All right, White Boy Lockdown family, what's going on? Make sure to smash the like on the way in, on the way out. I don't care when you do it, just do it. Leave a comment. Check out the little video by the subscribe button for members. And let's do one thing. I doubt anybody did any of those things. It's just something that I'm saying, something that you hear on every YouTube video, no matter who it is. But let's get it done on this one, please. Everybody, do me a solid. If everybody was to share this thing right here, or any of my videos, it would help me grow, get this community going. Look, I'm a straight, proud, super straight, proud white male. Okay? They're trying to make us in last place, people. So I need your help. Okay? Because I hope you guys are the same. Except for my females. Because I got some really cool White Boy Lockdown females in the family. But anyhow, I wanted to this is going to be a recap story. A lot of times doing YouTube, I tell stories. Listen, this is going off my memory. I drive a truck, I remember stuff, and I write it down. But a lot of the times, I'll forget factors of the story. And that's what this is going to be. It's going to be a continuation. So I've told a story about when I was in a box. Matter of fact, it wasn't that long ago. The video is what I did to my room, what I did to my bunkie in confinement. And in the video, I talk about when I took a crap in his tumbler, okay? I'll put it in somewhere in this video so you can see that part one or whatever. For the people that know what I'm talking about, this dude, okay, he was a jit. He was a young dude. And again, he played a lot. He liked to clown a lot. But I gave him a nickname. Conveniently, even before I cracked in the cup, I named him Shitty Jitty. Okay? You know, and I've also spoke about this guy in an older video. I just don't remember what I was. So this is a recap on this guy. But anyhow, this dude, I was in confinement with him, this and that. But, and I knew the runaround back in confinement. I knew the runaround pretty good. He would slide stuff under the door. It was my dude, TJ, who was in H-Dorm with me. But I never forget, TJ came to the cell, and he was like, hey man, Coco's asking about you. And I'm looking at Shitty Jitty like, what? Coco was a known punk, okay? So at this point, TJ peels off, does what he does, slide me some coffee cakes. At this point, I'm pressing Buddy. I'm pressing him. You know, I want to know why the punk is asking about my roommate. Not a good look. All right? Literally, he's going to people to... Coco's made it a point to go to TJ so TJ can give him a message. Okay? So the punk's going out of his way about my roommate. So meat and potatoes is... I'm pressed the dude. I'm like, Shitty Jitty, what's this about? And you know, you're in a cell. I'm in a closed cell with this dude. You can try to give me a cold shoulder or try to give me the silent treatment. It's not gonna go too well for you. Promise you, I'm gonna get what I'm looking for out of you. And I did just that. So he starts telling me about his whole situation with the punk. And what happened with this was Shitty Jitty was getting put down on. Okay? He was a young white dude. He was, I don't know, 20 years old maybe? He was very young. But the dude was getting put down on. And at some point, he was getting haircuts off the punk, and the punk had a boyfriend, and they pressed him. This is everything that he's telling me. He's telling me that they're like, you know, you want to be part of our family, and this and that. So I'm just like, what do you mean? And then he's telling me that. So they were cutting his hair. You know, he liked to keep a fresh fade where it blends in. You guys know what I'm talking about. He liked to keep a fresh fade, and they were feeding him because his money was not really hitting. He did have support on the streets, but his money just wasn't really hitting. I guess, to where he wanted it to be. So they were feeding him and they were giving him cut hair. So he got to the nitty gritty of the situation. He was like, man, so the punks, there's three people I'm talking about. There's the punk, there's the punk's man, and now there's Shitty Jitty. Okay? The punk's man stepped to Shitty Jitty and was like, hey, look, you want to be part of our family. Go back there. And, this is this. The point of the story where he's telling me this, I'm just like, what do you mean go back there? Go back where? What? He's like, bro, he told me to go back there. So the punk was on the back stall. And Shitty Jitty was like, the boyfriend said for me to go back there. I'm like, well, what'd you do? He's like, I went back there. I'm like, well, what happened? He said he got head. Okay? Now, it's the worst thing he could have told me in a confinement cell. It is the worst thing he could have told me. Okay? But before he had to get up out of my cell, and before all that, I wanted to press for more information. I wanted to try to really hit him. He had to know, some normality. He somebody had to give him some common sense. And I'm like, bro, well, he's like, bro, I'm like, dude, you told me you had a girl on the street. He's like, I do, you know what I mean? He's like, I'm not gay. The dude just gave me head. I'm like, bro, that makes you gay. He's like, no, but I'm not gay. He's the one who did it to me. I'm not the one who did it to him. YouTube. I'm like, bro, whoa. If you're pitching or you're catching, you're still playing the ball game, son. I'm like, you're gay. He's like, bro, I'm not gay. Don't tell anybody who's gonna spray me. I'm like, oh, and did I? Okay, that's the backstory of Shitty Jitty. Now, fast forward. I'm just kind of giving you a recap on the story. Fast forward, he gets out of my cell, this and that. Okay. I see the punk on the rec yard. I'm out of confinement now. I'm in a different dorm now. And matter of fact, the punk's man, boyfriend, husband, whatever they labeled it, he was the dude at the rec yard. So when they call rec in Florida prison, there's multiple things you can do. You can play baseball, you can play soccer, you can throw the football, you can go use the pull-up and dip bar, blase. But there's an orderly there. That's exactly what it is, a rec orderly, where you have to say, hey man, can I have the soccer ball? And there's a dude that works that little, that's his job. Gives somebody the soccer ball. And then you turn in your name tag. Okay? So at the end of rec, he gets the ball back, you get your tag back. Same for the baseball, same for the football, same for the everything. Okay, that was his job, and that is a sweet job, different video. But I'll never forget, I know the whole history of what happened with Shitty Jitty. And not only did he get blown, but, okay, this dude was a white guy. Okay, Coco was a known punk sissy on the pound. It was a black dude. This dude was the husband, whatever, white dude. Okay, I knew the whole backstory, and not only that, they literally put down on him and all types of weird stuff. But the dude was a jealous type of dude. He was the domestic violence guy. Okay, I never forget. I seen him on the yard. I'm peeping him. I know the whole backstory. They don't know the conversation that I had with Shitty Jitty. Okay. I never forget, he had Coco. I got honky right here, 100% honky tattooed on me. Okay? Nothing wrong with that. He had Coco. Okay? It's one thing, man. Man, I'll tell you what. Could you imagine this dude getting out of prison? And getting back into society, and people ask who Coco is. Now, to give you a backstory of the dude, he was like I can't compare him to like a 1090 or a K-Frog. He didn't more or less talk like that. He did to some extent. Like he was like like 20% gangsterish. But you could tell this dude. You could tell grew up in the hood. Okay, I remember he was from the Ocala area, okay, which is like, you know, Central Florida. But man, this dude would bump, okay? Again, going back to previous videos, man, these sissies can fight, man. There's a saying in prison that the punks say when they're about to throw hands. It's, don't make me drop my purse and pick up my wallet. And that's what he had to do a lot, okay? There was the jungle fever thing going on there, and then he had to worry about the black dudes trying to smash his girlfriend, and then he's like, man, are the radiator hoses going to be better? The radiator hose is going to be more than what I'm working with, you know. Is my girlfriend's thing, what's going to happen? Is it going to be like, I mean, am I going to be able to feel what's going to happen? He was always bumping. Okay? On blacks and whites and everything, man. The dude could fight, okay? But I left this part out of the video. I just can't get over the whole, he put the tattoo on him, okay? It's weird. And, you know, it wasn't visible to me when the tattoo got put on him. I wasn't in the dorm. I didn't I didn't see it go down or nothing like that. But I could only, being that I'd done so much time, I could only imagine how that went down, because, you know, I could just see, I could visually, with the story that I was told in confinement with Shitty Jitty, I could visually see what he was telling me went down with the haircuts and making goulash, and they finessed him, and then he went and did what he did. The whole dorm life, I could visually see this dude getting the tattoo, and the other suspect dudes in the dorm. They were probably hating already on the jungle fever, but they're super hating that now there's a commitment, now that they can't sideways like try the punk or whatever. You know, also, man, I don't know why I just thought about this, but sissies get married. They get married. Man, what do they do when they get married? Let me stop talking because I can't remember it. I'm gonna have to call one of my bros on this playlist to think about what. Oh, I do remember. Okay, when punks get married in the chain gang, they have this weird ritual. If anybody's been in the chain gang, if you know what I'm talking about, please leave it in the comments, because I forgot what the meaning of this is. I remember what they did, but I don't remember the meaning behind it. They would have a broomstick, okay, and they'd make, you know, fake rings and all this makeup and weird crap, but they would jump over the broomstick, okay? I don't know what the meaning is, but that's what sissies did when they would get married. And they ended up getting married. The dude that tattooed Coco on them, weirdo stuff, man. But this Jit, I never get telling him, man. He really was trying to convince me that he wasn't a homosexual because he got head from Coco. I'm like, dude, you're gay. You're tainted. You're gay. And then I proceeded to say a lot of Bible stuff and everything else, just to make him feel super guilty. Like, what did I do? Did it work? I don't know. The dude only had a little bit of time. He was actually an all-right dude. And I liked the dude. I mean, I crapped in his cup and everything, but we got along, you know what I mean? I just don't know why he did it. It will blow your mind, man. And it's disappointing when it happens. Because you like somebody. It's refreshing to talk to somebody. Maybe you like the same music. You know, and then you find that out, man. And it just, there's no words for it, man. But listen, man, none of my subs, I better not catch any of my subscribers jumping over no brooms. If we meet up in person, I better not see Coco on anybody's arms. It's always stay solid, man. Stay safe out there. Stay out. Stay away from that weirdo stuff. Let's share this video and bang out this White Boy Lockdown community. Let's get to freaking 50,000 strong. A random stare down for nothing. Until the next one.